So a lot of times, as parents, I was a young parent, man. You know, my children are 29, 27, and 26 right now. So I was an extremely young dad, and I raised them out of fear, probably, just because I didn't know. I didn't know what to do. You know, I was trying to be a good dad. I was trying to.
Out of love.
Yeah, well, it was fear, is what it was.
It was love.
Yes. So
I get what you're saying.
The
But
love turned to fear because I didn't know what this world was going to do to them. I was scared of what this world was going to do to
love
them.
them that much.
Yes.
That's right.
There you go. So, and you know, that's challenging too, man. Trying to
separate the two.
Yeah, trying to navigate the world for them. But like you said, sometimes you got to let them be who they are. You know, my oldest son got in a little trouble one time, and he was playing basketball heavy, man, on the AAU circuit, and he was around high school age, and he ended up getting in a little trouble. And one of his coaches told me one time, he said, "Hey man, he gonna be all right, man. I want you to know he gonna be okay. You know, he got to learn life for himself, man. You know what I'm saying? All he know life now is inside them four walls where you and your wife raised him at. You know, but he gonna be all right." And I was like, man, and that kind of that brought some peace to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For what he was going through at the time. So, yeah, man, that's definitely a big one, man.
Yeah, it's weird. People don't really understand that they want to control what they do. Right?
Yes.
Control what your child do. Listen, your child, what Jay say, you was who you was before you got here.
That's right.
That is who that child is.
You better believe it.
Allow him to learn it early enough so that he don't make those mistakes later.
That's right.
So that's me.
And understand who he is.
Parenting 101.
I like that, bro. Drop that. Parenting 101. Y'all heard it from the horse's mouth, for sure, man. Hey, Monta, are you married?
No.
Okay. So,
I'm engaged, just in case you get to see this one. I'm engaged.
Just so they know.
She keep messing up, but you know, we working it out.
So being engaged, man, which role do you think becomes easy or comes easier to you? Being a father or being a fiance?
Come easiest?
Yes.
Father.
Fatherhood comes easy to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because go back to women. They emotional, right?
Yes, they are.
I'm very logical. I'm very logical. Like I said, I think things through and then come back and say what I want to say.
There you go.
Because I'm thinking, I might think this for a few minutes.
Couple days. Or a couple days.
Or it might take a week, right? But
So
I'm actually thinking it through because I don't want to say something to you that I will in turn regret. But you want to talk to me while I'm upset.
Okay.
No, you don't want to talk to me while I'm upset.
That's right.
I might say anything to you out of emotion.
That's right.
I won't do that.
I like it, man. Yeah. I like it. And I get that about you too, man. Like I say, being in your presence, man, I see you make some great decisions, and I see you bring peace where chaos is just amongst us.
Boy.
Look,
I appreciate it. It's hard. It get hard, but you're dealing with a lot of different emotion at the time. But in the end, when after you thought it through, and you say something, they all understand after that.
I got you.
It just take a little time. But you have to allow them to express their emotion in order for you to even get to that point. Because if you don't allow that emotion to automatically come come free organically or naturally, it's gonna be like build up inside them. They're gonna want to say something regardless of what you say.
Yeah.
Let them get it out, and you come back and then you, with a mellow tone,
there you go.
Speak.
For sure.
You should be all right. You should be all right.
For sure.
You should be all right.
And I can imagine, man, that things being challenging for you because, man, you're leading hundreds of men. I mean, hundreds of men.
Yeah.
You're their representative. And I want to say, sometimes you're probably their father. You're probably their mother.
Therapist.
You're their therapist. You're everything to them. And I mean hundreds of men.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a heavy role, man.
Bro, it's stressful, but I promise you this. I thought about it before it went this way. I didn't strive to be this person that you see before me today.
Okay.
I mean, you know, as the president anyway. But when opportunity presented itself, I will be less than a man if I ran away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you fit the bill.
Yeah. So I'm getting there.
Yeah,
I'm getting
for
there.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I like that. I definitely like that, man. So, speaking of being a man, Monte, do you think providing for others or protecting others comes easy to you?
I don't see a difference.
They go hand in hand.
They do. They do. And I say that because if you're protecting, you're providing.
You are.
If you're providing, you're protecting.
Yeah.
So it's the same. It's the
Wow.
same.
Okay. I never heard anybody put it like that before.
I mean,
but what I do think, man, I think about providing. When we hear the word provide, we all automatically go to finance, right?
Right.
Well, sometimes you're providing so much more. You're providing infrastructure. You're providing, a listening ear. You're providing so many things to others. So they kind of do go hand in hand, man. When you think about it.
When you say providing and protecting, it's the same. And like you said, providing, you do think financial, right? But by you provide financial, you are protecting them from being out there in the street.
That's right.
When you're protecting, you are protecting them from being out there in the street.
That's right.
You're protecting them from any harm that would come their way. So it's hand in hand. It's definitely hand in hand in my book. You know what I'm saying? I would think that, mentally, financially, physically, all fall up under the same realm.
Yeah. Definitely makes sense to me.
So I guess mentally would be emotionally. So everything is that.
It goes
I
hand
just
in
think
hand.
I just think, but just say I'm gonna give you this example. So sometimes we go on vacation or we take these trips, right?
Okay.
We take the little kids with me, and I can't have a great time because I have to protect them.
Yes, you do.
And they're looking at me like, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I can't do that because I can't watch everybody.
I'm on daddy duty right
Right,
now.
I can't watch
I'm counting y'all heads constantly. I'm
Right.
making sure that
I'm
we all
looking at
together.
Other people that's looking at y'all. I'm looking at them. They looking at me. I got to make sure that everybody's protected.
For sure.
So I'm providing that protection that you don't otherwise think that you need.
That's right.
You gonna let loose.
Because they just had a good time.
Right. They have a good time.
The world
but
is
they don't-
good.
They don't know that. You
Yeah.
can't never let your guard down.
For sure.
I'm a guard dog.
We in a crowd full of people. I don't know what these people gonna do.
Right. Right.
And if anything happens at any cost, I got to take care of myself and y'all.
Right. Right. And I will fail. I won't fail when I'm on the job.
There you go.
If I fail on the job, then I'm not gonna live. I won't be able to live with myself knowing that I didn't provide or protect you.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's your role, man.
Yeah.
That's your role as a man, bro.
Yeah.
I dig it, man.
Yeah.
I dig it 100%, man. Hey, Monte, how do you find balance, man, in life, man?
And that one, I'm working on.
Okay.
I'm working on because the job I have now, there is no balance. But what I do is, what people don't understand, sometimes in the morning, for at least 30 minutes to an hour, I give my youngest two boys my undivided attention.
Okay.
You could call me, well, that's what I'm gonna tell you. Give me 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
But I have to give them that. Before they go to school, I have to give them that. I want them with me. I want to hear them. I want them to hear me.
Yeah.
And then once I'm going to work, I'm going to work. But at night, at a certain time, don't call me.
Same thing.
Right. Now, you can call me, and if you text me, there's an emergency, I'm going to pick up.
Yeah.
If you call me, I'm not doing it, I'll pick up.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to give them that.
Yes.
If I don't give them that, what am I doing?
For sure.
What am I doing? So
For sure.
yeah.
And man, that's a tight rope, right? To find that balance and to say, look, this is time for my children. And you know, when you think about it, that is balance, Monte. That is balance. I listened to my pastor told me that his grandfather pastored a church, and he did a lot for the church. He was there for the people. I mean, they called in the middle of the night. They got problems. You know, pastor getting up, he praying for them. You know, all of these things. And when he got older, because he put his family on hold while he was running the church.
Right.
He didn't have that balance, right? And when he got old, the family was the only one there to help him because the church wasn't there for him, you know.
Right.
So, yeah, that balance is so important, man. But when I think about balance, bro, I think about your spiritual growth, your children. Of course, my children are grown at this point, but even now, I gotta have time for them. Sometimes my sons call me and say, "Hey, Dad, what you doing?
Right.
Let me run this past you." I have to stop what I'm doing and listen to what he's saying because he need me right now.
Right, because you never know exactly what they're asking.
Yes.
And what type of wisdom you can shine upon them.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And even with my daughter as well, man, you know, when she calls, she like, you know, "Hey, Dad, you know, I got to give her my undivided attention because I don't know what's coming behind that. Hey, Dad."
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah, man, that balance is very, very important, man, that we found out how to do that, man.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like I said, I try to do some cutoff times, even though those times aren't cut off. If I feel like I can squeeze out a few more minutes just to be in the moment with them, I'll do that.
I like that.
I'll do that because I know in another 15, 20 minutes anyway, they've been in school. So then I can go do whatever it is I got to do. But
That's right.
at least allow me this time
That's
with
right.
them
To be present.
Right. Just
be
be
present.
present in the moment. And that's
I like that.
To my feet, I say it all the time. You know, these girls that had the phones in their hand all the time, right? They looking at this, looking at that. For the most part, if I ain't working on my phone, I ain't scrolling.
Yeah.
Right? Or if I'm looking at something, I look at animal videos. Right?
Okay.
But you walk in the airports, you walk in wherever you're at, the mall, stores, you see some of these people doing, I don't know if it's TikTok, if it's whatever social media, they doing the dances and they got all into their phone, they fixing their hair for the gram.
Yeah.
Listen, life is in front of you, and I don't mean that phone.
Be present in that moment.
Be present in the moment.
Be present
You
in
don't
that
know
moment.
when you're gonna get that moment ever again.
That is so important, man.
Yeah.
And even down to something simple, man. Sometimes me and my wife are driving, and you know, sometimes I got stuff on my mind that I want to talk about, and I say something to her. I say, you know, I'm telling her what happened today, or how a conversation went with somebody else today, and she's in her phone. So she gives me a kind of half answer, you know.
Just to get back to her phone.
Yeah, so she can get back to what she's doing, right? And I think about that, man. It's important to be present in those moments because, like you said, you don't know when you're going to get those moments again.
Right.
You
And
know?
then again, something tragic could happen. You know, I ain't got no wood to knock on, but hold on, knock. But you're gonna think about that.
You're gonna think about
that's
it.
what's gonna eat you alive.
That's right.
That's
right.
what's gonna eat you alive.
I love that, man, being present in the moment. Hey, Monta, I know, you know, through the course of your career and your life, man, you've had a lot of relationships. And when I say relationships, no, I don't mean with women. I'm talking about relationships with people. You have encountered a lot of people, and they turn into relationships, whatever they turn into, you know. Do you struggle with when relationships go south, or when the relationship has to be disconnected for whatever reason? Like sometimes your spiritual growth, your financial growth, all of these things, they kind of play in part of the company that you have around you, right? So sometimes as you move forward in life, or progress, I should say, some of those relationships kind of fall by the wayside.
Yeah.
Do you struggle with those relationships?
I have in the past. I don't allow too many people to get close to me now.
Okay.
And I say that because, like, I've had 3 to 4 close friends I would consider my best friends.
Okay.
Pass away, right? I've had my cousin, who I consider as a brother, pass away. So I don't allow that type of relationship. I don't allow anybody to get to me. Well, I don't allow me to get too close to anybody like that because of the hurt that I experienced when they passed away.
Okay.
So like far as working, right? I have a problem with maybe allowing people to get close to me at work,
Okay.
right? I have a problem with that. And the reason I have a problem with it is because you don't know exactly where they're coming from.
Yes. You don't know
Right.
what their intent is.
Right, right. So it's like, I can't really say I've been burnt in the past. I can't really say that. I'm just wise to know to keep my third eye open.
Yeah.
And so I can meet you, right? We can, have a good time, good conversation. Mm-hmm. But when we go, if it's not organic, I'm not gonna make anything happen.
Yeah.
If it's organic, then we probably could,
For
go.
sure.
But if not, and outside of that, no, I really don't. And to answer your question, I've had friends that turn into enemies
Yes.
at a young age.
Mm-hmm.
So I learned that a long time ago. And they didn't become enemies because of something that happened between us, because they see me prospering.
Okay.
But when I was going up,
Mm-hmm.
right, I asked them, I invited them to come up with me. But when they see the outcome of what, my thoughts was, or whatever job, I asked them to come, listen, you got a job. The man told me to bring this person, bring it, whoever I want. You got a job.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
So then when they start seeing me, advance in life, then they get upset.
That's right.
So I knew then I need to leave that person alone.
For sure. But they say everybody's not going where you're going.
That's what they say. And because they don't have the vision that you have.
That's right.
But okay, God hasn't given them the steps, right, that you have to take for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to take those steps for yourself.
For sure.
And if they didn't follow their own footprint that God has laid for them,
That's right.
I'm not God. I
That's
can
right.
give it to you.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But you can try to give people opportunity. You can open your you can open your circle up, and you can say, hey, you can come into my circle, or you can you can give them an opportunity for a job or anything like that, man, or even any other opportunity. But if that's not where their mindset is, it's not going to happen.
So you can lay it right out in front of them.
Yeah.
Right? They don't want that. Mm-hmm. They want what you got. I'm telling you, they want what you got. They don't want to have to struggle, in the beginning, because nobody just going to walk into anything and just be prosperous.
For sure.
You have to learn, struggle, so you know how to accept the pitfalls the next time.
Yes.
They don't care about that. They just want what you have right now.
Tell me about it, bro.
Right now.
Tell me about it.
They didn't see what you had to go through to get there.
That's right.
They just want the outcome of whatever you have now.
That's right.
So yeah, definitely.
I like that, man. I like that. That definitely makes a lot of sense, man.
It's funny
a lot of
because,
sense.
like you said, just everybody can go where you're going, right? Again, they don't want to go.
They don't want to go.
They just want what you have right now.
That's right. So another thing, man, another brother I had on the podcast, he was saying that, when he meet people, he tried to properly categorize people, right? Because some people are your friends. Some people, like you say, you meet genuine people. Some people are genuine.
Okay.
Some people got a lot of malice with them. And then some people were never meant to be anything but a coworker, a colleague. That's what they're meant to be in your life. But sometimes we get the lines blurred.
Right.
Because of the time that we spend together. Just think sometimes a coworker, you spend more time with a coworker than you do with your own family, right?
Right.
And you end up really knowing this guy, right? And so at the end of the day, he's still just a colleague, right?
Right.
And your moments in life, when life comes at you, you expect him to show up like a friend.
Like a friend, right.
But he's not, because he's a colleague.
He's a coworker.
You know?
Right, right.
So,
I mean, even with coworkers, I know how to establish those boundaries between the coworkers.
Yeah.
Right. Even though they can come to your house.
Boundaries. That's a good word, bro.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
They can come to your house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand that in the end, this person's still a coworker.
Still a coworker.
Still a coworker.
And that's what
Unless
he's
he
meant
was
to be in your
with
life.
you from the beginning.
Yeah.
He don't really know you. He know who you are today,
That's right.
not who you were or what it took for you to get here.
All facts, man. All facts. I totally agree, man. Totally agree, man. Hey, Monte, do you know what your biggest character flaw is?
Do I got to have one?
That's up to you, brother. That's your self evaluation.
I wouldn't call it a flaw though. I would call it my power.
Okay.
My power. I like to be mysterious.
Okay.
I feel that not enough people want to play the shadows.
Gotcha.
Because when you play the shadows, nobody know nothing. They don't know how to take you. They don't know how to come at you.
For sure.
If you're out there and you put yourself out there,
Yeah.
you are attainable to anybody.
If you're in the spotlight, you're in the spotlight.
Right.
Yeah.
But I would also consider that my flaw. Because if I was, can I cuss on this podcast?
Sure.
Okay. Because if I was that arrogant person who most people think that I am because they don't know me, you would know. You would really know me.
I got
but
you.
because I come with a lot,
Yeah.
right? A whole lot, more than people would think that I come with.
Okay.
But because I don't show that, I don't broadcast
Yeah.
that, you wouldn't know nothing about me. But I like that part of me.
For
I
sure.
want to be able to walk around and nobody know anything. Oh, I seen that person before, but I don't really know what he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I like
I've seen
that.
his face before, but
That's my superpower. Or that's my superpower that I gave myself.
Okay.
And that's my biggest flaw. Because I could be more than what I am today.
Yes.
Whatever I am today, I could be more than that if I decided to show.
Step out in the spotlight.
Right. But I refuse to do it.
Okay.
I refuse to do that. So that is my biggest character flaw, but also my biggest superpower.
So it sounds like you do a lot of self-evaluating. Like you really know who you are.
Yeah.
And I feel like you got to spend some time with yourself to understand that. And I'm going to tell you another thing too, bro. And I take my hat off to you for that too, because not a lot of men self-evaluate.
Right.
They don't.
Right.
They just, I am who I am.
Right.
You know.
Take me who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, they don't even know who they are because they haven't took time to evaluate themselves to
Right.
see, who they are. But I was going to ask you also, what was your greatest quality? So I guess
My greatest quality, for sure, hands down, patience.
patience.
Patience. My greatest quality.
Dude, I would agree with that 1,000%. You are a patient brother, man.
Very patient.
I
very
remember
patient.
one time I called you, man, when things weren't going right on, some job situations. And I was in an uproar. Like, I remember it like it was yesterday, man.
Yeah.
I was in an uproar. I'm like, what's the point of even doing this, And I'm like, I'm going all crazy. And, bruh, your response was so, it just made me calm down. And we on the phone. And I'm like, let me bring this down about 10 notches. What am I doing? But yeah, that patience is, that's incredible, man.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Not enough people has it. Right. Not enough
sure.
people. And, patience is a virtue. It really is.
Especially not today in society.
Right.
Because society tells you today, you ain't got to be patient.
Again, I refuse
To let society.
to let society tell me who to be.
There you go.
Right. And
I love
and
that,
I've been that for a long time.
I love
I don't want to be who everybody else is. I want to be that other person.
There you go.
That's who I want to be.
For sure.
Because you got a million those guys. You don't have enough people who's over here actually listening and learning and observing and then responding.
All facts,
That's
man.
what it is.